We're just two guys with one mission, and we've chosen to accept it for some reason. It's time to tell them what we mean, what we say.
Fucking dog it.
We just watched the 1973 film F.O.H for Frankenstein, which I had seen before, but not for many years, maybe 20 years or so. And Steve, that was the first time for you, yes?
Yes, that was, and the last. That was fucking shit.
I'm gonna disagree
I know you are.
with you on this one.
I don't care.
But yeah, so it's a Frankenstein-like tale. It's not really
Frankenstyle.
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 It's a Frankenstein tale.
Yeah.
Though not really connected, not the traditional story.
No.
It's about a mad
doctor
scientist
who's never referred to as Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Is making two Frankenstein's monsters style zombie
Zombies.
Zombie creatures. Zombie creatures. A male and a female, so that
He can
they can have sex and then
he can have an army of slaves, basically.
Is that what it is? I thought he just wanted the perfect children from the perfect zombies that he'd made,
who only answer to him,
which he does discuss in front of his actual children.
Yeah,
numerous times.
He doesn't know they're there.
No, even at the dinner table.
Well,
doesn't he discuss that?
So it's this guy. He lives in a castle. He's a nobleman.
Yeah, baron.
He's a baron, and
Louis de Baron.
Louis de Baron, genius. Big up Isabel Kingdom Brunel.
Yeah.
And he's married to his sister, and he has two children from the product of incest.
Yeah.
The sister wife seems to basically just live a kind of life of opulence. I think that's the.
Yeah, she doesn't do anything. She just lives in the castle and
she just sleeps during the day.
Has no eyebrows.
Has no eyebrows
and sexes the staff.
Yeah, and sexes the staff. And he's consumed with his work to try and build this race of zombie supermen.
Zombies.
And Frankenstein, the Baron, is played by Udo Kier.
Yeah.
This time doing it with his real voice.
Yeah, that was good.
And
that was the high point of the film.
And it's pretty.
Shit.
It's pretty splattery, shall we say?
Yeah.
I guess there's some comedy of errors.
Yeah,
in order to
Otto, who's basically the helper, clearly thinks he's in a comedy film.
Yeah, and he also looks like a cross between Nigel Tufnell and a Hobbit.
Yeah.
And
or Ray Davies from the Kinks and a Hobbit.
But whatever it is, it's definitely crossed with the Hobbit.
Yeah, most certainly. It's Merry from the Lord of the Rings films.
Oh.
He has the same haircut and also the same green
tunic.
Outfit. Yeah.
Oh.
Waistcoat and jacket combo going on.
Well, there you go. Peter Jackson, obviously.
Ripping this shit box off.
What's this? So it's a comedy of errors. He wants to get a super virile man to make his male zombie.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he picks a man who we've already seen earlier in the film is not interested in women. Or just interested in sex at all?
He's not interested in sex at all, it seems like.
Unless he's a brilliant... If he's a brilliant actor, he's not interested in anything at all.
No. The performance in this movie... Okay, so this is a big problem because you've never seen The Room.
No.
And out of all the films we've seen, this one is the closest to The Room.
Right. And this is another reason why I'm never going to watch The Room.
I genuinely think you wouldn't get anything from The Room.
No.
I have seen
from what I know of it and the clips that I've seen of it, it's just shit.
Yes, but much like this, I find it there's a little bit of charm for me to Udo Kier's terrible acting and everyone else acting really wooden, and basically the two leading men, the servant / lover and Udo Kier. Yeah. Udo Kier has a wild, non-specific European accent.
Yeah.
Much like Tommy Wiseau. And the other guy has a thick kind of American actor accent.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure anyone's drew a parallel between F.O.H for Frankenstein and The Room before, so I'm going to claim that I'm the first.
Nice.
And then I can go viral.
Yeah.
But it's okay because I have been vaccinated. I have paperwork to prove it.
Okay.
I don't really know what to say about it. Nothing really happens in this movie. Everyone...
it is just that.
It's like...
Doctor creates 2 zombies from his perfect bits. He seems really obsessed about the perfect nose for some reason.
Yeah, he's...
and then they won't have sex, so he gets mad at them. The male zombie, Zambi, was formerly, whilst he was alive, was the best friend of the servant sex person, and he turns him against Udo Kier.
Yeah. Udo Kier has sex with a wound, much like in Crash, with with the female zombie.
Yeah, to understand
death, you have to
fuck life in the gallbladder.
Yes.
Which, as somebody who works in a hospital, I can guarantee you, kids, not true.
And it will get you fired.
Do not do that. Also, it will burn your dick. The gallbladder's full of gastric juice.
The gallbladder's full of gastric juice.
Yeah, you don't want to stick your dick in there.
All right.
It's fucking grim.
Yeah, it's like it's such an odd film that like it's kind of strange. It like occasionally veers into kind of these beautiful shots. Like there's this really elegant shot of the dining table.
Yeah. And the pull-out in the laboratory looks really, really nice.
Yeah, but it's just everything...
every actor is in a different movie.
Yeah, it's really quite bizarre.
Like she's in some sort of Vampirella kind of blah, 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 blah type movie.
You know what?
The wife's sister.
It's like
Udo Kier is just in a Udo Kier movie, and it's fucking awesome at that, but it's wildly inappropriate for this movie.
It's kind of like... It reminds me of a cross between Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail and a Carry On movie.
And Rocky Horror.
But
it's taken all the worst bits from all of those films and made one film out of them.
Well, I'm talking about the entire genre of Carry On films.
Okay.
So, like, in terms of the farcical nature of the Carry On films, mixed with the comedic splatter of Holy Grail, and then some sort of weird European art house thing that only I like.
Yeah, exactly. And they've tried to put some austere Euro flavour over the top of it, and it just, for me, does not work at fucking all.
No, I could tell.
It was...
But for me, it was...
To be fair, I gave it... It was about an hour in when it suddenly occurred to me, like, no, this is just dog shit. This is going fucking nowhere, and I already know what the end is. A little surprised at the end, in that I still don't know what the fuck happened. They were raising him up. The kids come in as if to rescue him. Yeah, but then because he's on that winch, they start winching him further up in the air. So are they going to kill him with the scalpels?
I think the implication was that the heart and lungs that were being kept alive was the kid's project.
Okay, and
that's what I took.
And they're now going to put them in.
Yeah, now that he's
sex person
in servant lover guys.
Okay.
Not that he loves being a servant. But again, he's both a servant and a lover.
But again, they're very short, so why are they winching him even further up in the air?
To let us know that he ain't getting down.
Right, okay.
But maybe it's also to let us know that in order to... you got to get up to get down.
Oh, well, I already knew that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, because sometimes I feel like people forget.
Well, no, I mean, I like to get up, then get down. But also, when I get down, I like to get with it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You see, I don't think I've ever been with it, but I've definitely gotten down.
Well, I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. And now what's it seems weird and scary to me. Yeah, no, fuck this movie.
All right, I disagree. I think it's really good.
Boring.
It's
more than
definitely
boring.
Yeah, but it's kind of... I
thought Udo Kier is a mad fucking scientist, and it's boring.
He's the most entertaining part of the film.
Country fucking mile. Absolutely.
But
I mean, you saw my reaction when I heard his voice for the first time. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" He's speaking in his own voice. Yeah.
And he yells every line, even if it's not.
Line.
And so, when I was scouring about this movie before we started, there's a note that says the director didn't really have a script, and he was going to try and improvise the whole thing.
Oh, you do surprise me.
And then he realised that for Udo Kier that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So he basically wrote the dialogue that day.
That makes complete sense.
And so I really feel like it kind of gives this... It's like going, yeah, that's why it's the way it is.
Logic, 5 out of 5. Well, it tells us that it's made up on the fucking spot. It's god-awful.
It wasn't made up on the spot, but it was made up that day.
Oh, potato. the acting's awful, the dialogue's awful, the fucking...
I don't know. I think the acting's awful, but it's awful in a way that works for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm very curious about what this is going to score.
Yeah.
I don't really know what else to say. It's such an oddball film. You're either going to like the sound of what we talked about, or you're going to go, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah. If you've got any brains, you'll be with me on this one. There's going to be a lot of big fat goose eggs going on here, by the
way. All right. What would you give it for the story, Steve?
Nothing.
You're going to give it nothing?
Yeah.
You're going to give it nothing?
It's balls. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, but that's not what's being asked. I'm going to go straight down the middle because the original aspects of the story that I liked were kind of also outweighed by how stupid it was. So that's a 3 from me. A 0 from you.
Yeah.
Okay, Bagor.
There's a couple of good bits.
There was a lot of good bits. There was like a lot
There was
of
a couple of good bits, but
unnecessary-
everybody appeared to be full of paint,
Yeah, but
which is a big thing. Like, you can have as many giblets and shit hanging out.
yeah, but that is gore.
Yeah, no, I
Now, whether
understand
that's
that, but
good
it doesn't.
gore or not.
It's not good gore. That's the thing. There is some, so I'm not going to go goose egg on this one. I'll go 2.
What do you mean by goose egg?
Goose egg, 0.
Steve, you can't just make the symbol.
A goose egg. A goose egg is a 0. Do you not know that?
No, I never.
Big fat goose egg, 0.
Okay.
So I'll go 2 because there is quite a lot of it, but it's shit. There's a couple of bits that are good.
I think the stitching makeup was
that looked
pretty
really
good.
nice. Yeah.
I also especially liked that when everyone had any kind of limbs severed, it would piss blood. It would
Paint.
even. I know it's not real blood, Steve. I know the difference between a movie.
But they could
and
make
real
it
life.
look like real blood. They don't have to make it look like red fucking poster paint that you used at school.
In the 70s, they did.
Well, they shouldn't have, because it looks shit.
Tom Savini wasn't making movies then, was he? No, he wasn't.
No. Hang on, when's Dawn of the Dead?
78.
Yeah. Yeah, but even Dawn of the Dead looks crap as well. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you did say
I said it.
and it makes me sad.
Day of the Dead looks dope, though. So,
Day of the Dead does look dope. Was Tom Savini, was that his first film?
Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, in 1973, they were still on poster paint blood.
Yeah.
And it pissed everywhere, and I can imagine at the time it was pretty shocking.
Yeah.
I also liked the...
You also have to take one mark off for that fucking head chop at the start, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, but it saves itself
By pissing poster
by
paint
pissing
everywhere.
blood out of the head.
Stump. Oh, and the head.
Yes,
yeah,
like
the head
that made me laugh a
Yeah,
lot.
but it looked so fucking...
All right, I'm gonna give it a 3. So you're giving it a 2
2.
and a 3 from me.
Purely on volume.
Okay, so for the overall creativity.
I mean, I guess it is creative. The sets do look nice. 3.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
I'd probably-
I don't care enough to bump it up anymore. But it looks nice. Some of the choices, like the spear at the end, is quite a nice creative choice.
Yeah, I think like it misses a lot of mark. Like pretty much everything is undeveloped.
Yeah.
So I'm probably also going to give it a 3. Also. Okay, here's the big one.
0. Doesn't make any fucking sense
The
whatsoever.
logical sense. You're going to.
It doesn't make any sense.
Hang on, I'm thinking about
I
it.
have to take myself out of it's just a movie. And
No, but that's not what I'm thinking. I'm like, it's like it doesn't make any sense.
No,
I got to do it. I got to join you. I got to join you with a 0 also.
No sense.
And for the music, I thought the music was pretty damn good.
It was okay. I mean, it didn't offend the ear. It didn't seem inappropriate
No,
at any point.
and I liked the big drama.
It was your orchestral score that you were
Yeah,
after.
it's like this big kind of melancholic orchestral score that you kind of got
Yeah.
in the like
It's
late
set the-
60s and 70s.
It set what should have been the mood of the film.
I mean, it's for a totally different movie,
That's what I mean.
but
For what should have been the movie,
Yeah.
this would have been great. What the movie actually was. So, yeah, it was good. 3.
3. I'm gonna give it a 4 because I really liked it. I really liked this the score. So
I'm taking a point off because it's in this movie. Fuck this movie.
for a below average 21 out of 50.
Okay. I still think that's too high, but
I think-
that's you putting your hand on the scale. It was less than average.
was-
much less average than a 21.
Yeah, but it redeems itself for me personally on the basis that it is very similar like to the room.
Right.
Like, it actually would make a pretty good double bill for anyone who wants to do one of those cinema events where they
Hate themselves.
as you like, Steve. That's what you want to go with.
So they want to watch 2 shit movies in a row.
Yeah, if they want to watch 2 shitty movies in a row, you probably get a lot out of The Room back to back with Flesh for Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Which will go first, though?
Again, this, I don't give a fuck.
I think
I wouldn't be there anyway, so I don't care.
So if you want to go somewhere where Steve isn't, I think we all know where to go.
The male toilets.
That's a lie, Steve. You can only be found in the male toilet.
That's not true. Sometimes I'm in the disabled. Yeah, this doesn't cross the line from... It doesn't cross into bad good for me.
Right, yeah. This crosses into...
I think the only one so far that was bad good for me was the Mount Bepic one.
The Mount Bepic.
That was awesome.
Don't go into the woods
Don't
alone.
go into the woods alone. Yeah.
So, Steve, would you recommend this movie?
Fucking hell. No. Not to anybody.
Tony, would you recommend this movie? Yes, I absolutely would. For fans of bad cinema and people who want to understand death by fucking life in the gallbladder.
Yeah. Also, the point of that is fucking life in the bladder. Fucking life in the gallbladder of a dead woman. Brilliant. That's this fucking movie all wrapped up in one fucking phrase.
All right. Nothing else to add?
No. Bye.
Goodbye.
Night. Fucking dreadful.